I'm Forsberg. I'm with Logan Ag. I'm here today over in Indiana with Greg Werner and Keith Werner, Werner Farms. We're a little bit east and south of Valparaiso, and we're just evaluating some early stands. Greg and Keith, they use starter fertilizer as an in-furrow, and they work with Logan Ag's premier in-furrow product as part of that in-furrow package that we work with. So that's kind of what we're looking at here today. This little white sheath here is what's left of the coleoptile. So the coleoptile is the part that actually pushes up through the soil, and then when it senses sunlight, it stops growing, and basically the leaf splits out through that. So coleoptile pushes through the soil, and you can still feel that it's kind of a hard fingernail kind of a surface, and then this is a soft surface where the leaf actually starts to unroll out of that coleoptile.
Is how long those roots are for no taller than that corn is.
Yeah, they've really taken off. And that mix in that with the premium in-furrow product there, the mix in that, we've got some components there to really support root growth, and we've got some support to utilize the phosphate that's in the in-furrow starter, and that really helps drive root growth early on. And it's helping us with the zinc in that mix. It also helps us drive energy, or gives us the ability to utilize the phosphate that moves energy up into the top part of the plant. And we've got some magnesium in that as well to help us with this green color, to help us build chlorophyll. So it all kind of works together as a nice package to support. Really good, considering how we've had a lot of wet soils and a lot of cool soils so far this spring. So that's some really nice growth there, actually. And with that, like Greg said, with pursuing that or following that fertility right down the furrow, it's in a really nice environment there. The color out here, considering the weather, is really nice.
That's one thing I've noticed about a lot of our corn compared to the neighbor's corn that doesn't use the in-furrow mix. We usually have a lot darker green corn. You know, we've had such cold conditions and everything. I mean, this looks outstanding for the cold weather that we've had.
Looking at the amount of root there that we're getting there with that, with our starter, with our starter and our micronutrient package that we're using with that starter, and our biological support that we've got with that starter, with our humic acid got in the in-furrow mix that we're using, really driving a lot of early root growth there. And Greg just mentioned it, but a couple days of sunshine on this, and this will really take off and grow, because we're building our foundation underneath the plant with some really strong root growth here.
Yeah. Wow, that is long.
Wow. Makes you wonder if we're not being careful enough pulling
On the other ones.
pulling plants out.
Yeah.
You see stuff like that happen.
That's
My
impressive.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Brett from Logan Ag, and we've spent the afternoon here looking at cornfields with Greg and Keith. Pretty good afternoon, saw some interesting things. Nice to see some of the nice coloring and nice root growth with our starter program that we're using here with the premium in-furrow product. And thanks for your time, guys. Thanks so much.
Well, we appreciate you coming up. It's always time well spent, and I think I can honestly say we always learn something working with you guys. So
Yep.
it's always a pleasure.